Last year, I had a crazy idea to play golf for 24 hours straight.
That's a lovely shot.
No buggy, no sleep, just golf.
What a shot, mate.
How will I handle the darkness?
Looks like something hovering, doesn't it?
Will my body even hold up?
41,000 steps.
How many holes can you even play in 24 hours?
Oh.
The stakes are high and the clock won't stop.
Been a few years since I climbed a tree.
So hopefully, I'll still be teeing off by sunrise.
This is definitely harder than I thought it was going to be.
For those of you that don't know me, my name's Andy. I'm a PGA Pro and I've been playing golf for 28 years. Just want to lay down a few ground rules first. I have to carry my own clubs the whole way round. No driving around in the buggy, just walking. But I can use the buggy to sit down and rest on from time to time. I'm only going to take 4 clubs purely from a weight perspective. I'm going to take a hybrid, a 7-iron, a sand wedge, and a putter. I can have a rest when I get back to the clubhouse, stop, have something to eat, but that does eat into my time. My aim is to play at least 125 holes in that time period. Okay, that's it. Let's get started.
24 hours of golf, starting now.
That's on the green. Eagle star. 2 under after 1. We're 12 holes in. The highlight so far was actually the eagle on the first hole. Since then, it's been pretty average, to be honest with you. We have so far had some running repairs. I've actually had to put some tape on the back of my heels already, but we'll keep going. We are at 1/2, so pretty good time-wise as well.
So far, the weather has been very kind. Blue skies and a bit windy. I'll happily take that. So I powered through the first 18 holes, maybe a bit too fast, as I would find out later. Hunger was setting in at this point, and Steve had a bit of an offer for me for when I'd finished the first 18 holes.
I'll give Aaron a bell, see what you want from the garage. Or McDonald's.
That sounds brilliant. Mackie's.
What a shot, mate. That's what I want to get.
It was now around 3 p.m, and I was at peak performance, powering around each hole, making great time and nailing most of them.
Ready?
Get in.
Whee!
How many steps you on?
19,401, distance 14.13 kilometres, 24 flights of stairs climbed.
Just finished the 27th hole in 3 hours and 52 minutes. So we need to just slow that pace down a little bit, I think. So I'm 32 holes in, and as you can see, I'm just having a little breather for a minute. Playing quite quickly still, but there's literally no one behind, there's no one in front. So when you see an open fairway in front of you, you just want to keep going, but I just need to take my time a little bit. Quite nice, because it's about 20 degrees with a breeze, so it's lovely conditions for playing golf. So I'm just gonna have a piece of chicken and a drink, and then we're gonna carry on.
But of course, golf wouldn't be golf without 1 or 2 slight issues out there.
Well, I'll take that out of there.
So that's me tapping in on the 36th hole. It's back to the clubhouse and time to get some more plasters on my feet.
What's the most holes you've ever shot in one day?
36. I'm now at the most I've ever done in a day at this point in time. So I'm about to break a record my own record anyway. Yeah, and it's about to become a new PB anyway. Unless I collapse, we're definitely going to hit treble figures, I think. We're going to be playing this 10th hole here at night. It's quite windy. We've got glow-in-the-dark golf balls and we've only got so many of them. And there is a big pond on the right of that hole. But that's probably the one thing that I'm more apprehensive of than anything else. The only good thing is we will be able to see it glowing in the water. I wanted to get 54 holes in before it gets dark, but I thought 36 holes was going to take me 7 hours and it took me 5. So it's given us a 2-hour window. The golf course is chock-a-block right now, so we've got quite a bit of traffic. But even with that, I still think I can get round this round in probably 3 to 3.5 hours and just take it a little bit easier. I don't like the look of that cloud that's over my left shoulder because all the waterproof gear back in the car and we're out on the 4th. Well, actually, shall I say 4th? It's our 40th.
So out on the back 9 on my 3rd round, it was the first time I found myself alone on the golf course for the whole challenge. So it was actually perfect timing that my mate video called me.
Let's prop you up so you can see this pitch shot. Get in, get in. Oh, it's just lipped out.
You're the challenge, right?
Yeah, doing 24 hours of golf. Yeah, so 7.5 hours in, so not too bad. Still got a while to go, though. Oh, that'll do, that'll do. I've been close, actually. I have been close. Thank you very much, guys.
We take like 10 shots a hole, so...
Thank you very much, guys. Cheers. Oh, nice one.
Have you got long trousers inside?
No, I've just got a hoodie and I'm walking, aren't I? So I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Thank you, mate. Right. Oh, let's see if we can make it 2.
With this being the 3rd round and it being a busier time of the evening, the golf course was getting quite busy, but everyone was so friendly and helpful and letting me
53.
through as quickly as they could so I could get round before it got dark.
That's huge. Very nice.
Thank you very much.
That's not bad for 54 holes.
No, I'll take that. I'll take that, definitely. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Oh, that'll do. Oh, look at that. He's brought me a Mackey's, look.
Oh,
Just as I finished the 54th hole. Hello, mate.
Hi, you're right, buddy.
Good, are you?
Yeah, all right, buddy.
I've got to make a birdie then. Oh, I really wanted that Mackey's. Ah, dear me.
There you go, pal.
Thank you, mate. I'm buzzing. Not only did I birdie the 54th hole, I got a Mackey's for it as well. Amazing. I might take this off for a bit, James. I'm like... Oh, my God.
Oh, that's going to make an interesting second shot. Oh, he's over. Oh, that is absolutely amazing, mate.
That might have gone in.
It didn't. I tried to squeeze in a few more holes before it went completely dark.
Looks absolutely fantastic, mate. Dead on line. Looks right on it.
It looks
It looks
here, but it might be about 8 foot.
The camera's on you, mate. No pressure. Wow. What a break.
Right, it's going to have to be a local.
Yeah, get it chasing up. Oh, what a shot, Andy. 2/3 about the hill, mate. Fantastic.
Anyway, I reckon that'd have got there, you know.
Back at the clubhouse, I caught up with the amazing local charity Myton Hospice, who'd come down to raise awareness. One of the reasons I did this 24-hour challenge was to raise money for the charity, and so far I'd managed to raise £1,500 previous to this point. But you can still donate by scanning the QR code on screen now, or by clicking the link in the description below. A huge thank you to the team for coming down and supporting me. So as the sun goes down, the boys went out to prep up for night golf.
So at the minute we're going to mark the green with these LED sticks so that you can see the target. We'll put the LED flag in, turn it on, and so then he's got a target to go to with his LED balls. Some of the holes we've marked around the bunkers and stuff as well so he can see where he's going off the tee, but these shorter ones we've just done the greens because he's meant to be a good player, so hopefully he gets there sooner rather than later. So we've gone 10, the par 3 over the water, so that would be interesting. Par 3 16th, 17th, and then we've done the 9th, so he's got a 4-hole loop and then comes back to the clubhouse. Just start again. As easy as that.
It's getting really, really dark now. I'm not quite sure what the plan is, how we're actually going to play golf through the night time. I was just told to just prepare for anything. What is that? What the hell is that? It looks like something hovering, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. Is that a buggy? No. Pimp my ride. Check that out. We're in business. I knew night golf was going to be good fun, but I never thought it'd look this cool. Watch yourself, mate.
That's a lovely shot. You've gone over the bunker, middle of the fairway.
That's a really good chip and no one can see it. This is really off-putting. It's like trying to putt at Blackpool.
10 seconds so it's just solid white, so it doesn't.
What, those?
Yeah.
Oh, can you? Oh, that's better. Yeah, that's better. When I walked round it to go and hit my next putt, I was like, whoa! Come on, guess the colour. Aaron?
Red.
Red. James? Blue. Michael? I've no idea. Well, it could be green, I don't know, I've no idea. Orange, right. Okay, colour roulette. Red! Look at that! Oh, no. Changes the hole from blue to red. So I've done 4 holes in the dark. My knees are really beginning to hurt, but I'm just gonna get through that, that's fine. Depth perception's really difficult. Like, I'm hitting chips and I think they're good and they're just firing through past the flag. So I've got to just sort of adjust my range a little bit. Apart from that, it's great. We've got the buggy, looks insane. We've also got a Bluetooth speaker on the go. So we've got some tunes playing. We've got a little 4-hole loop and we've got people out here supporting me. It's like a party. It's great. Let's go.
Great strike.
We were just walking up the fairway and Aaron said, why am I getting wet? And then we realised the sprinklers had just come on. Because it's dark, we couldn't actually see until we got a little bit too close. So we got a little bit damp, but we're all good. So I'm gonna go and have my putt now.
Get in the hold.
It's in.
What a putt.
It's in. That flag is soaking wet. Birdie time! So we played 8 holes at night and had 2 birdies. We like the phrase that James mentioned, that night birdies are actually called owls. There you go. So it's 68 holes, isn't it?
Yeah.
68 holes, be 72 after this. I don't know whether 150's on. We'll just see.
The one issue of will the sprinklers keep coming back on?
Halfway point. Oh, the next half's gonna feel like a long, long time. Orange. That is bunker, innit?
I think that is bunker.
It's gone rolled up and then back down, yeah. Damn. Well, I'm like scoffing my face full of jelly babies right now because I feel like I'm flagging a little bit. It is 1:10 in the morning. Still got it's under 11 hours now. But this is definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. The countdown's on now, isn't it? So we think it's going to get light about 4. So we're less than 3 hours away from it getting light again. So we've done 4 loops of 4 for the night golf, which has put us on 76 holes played. And my legs are definitely feeling it. Anyone else want a jelly baby? I've overdosed on jelly babies. Did I go out too fast at the start? You know, that first round was what, 2 hours, 10 minutes? Maybe it was a little bit too, you know, we were bouncing, we were, you know, living the dream on that first round. Has it hampered the pace now?
A couple of hours time, once you get past that wall stage, you'll get an energy burst again.
I mean, I'm hoping these jelly babies will have done the job.
If not, it's flapjack time.
I can't believe how much I've eaten. So if I go onto here now and we have a look at yesterday, I mean, look at the move thing going around. That's 41,000 steps, 33.9k, but 10 holes of that, my watch was actually on charge in my bag, so it didn't pick anything up. I did 1,463 calories. I need to keep eating.
That's it, mate.
I'll keep eating. Night golf round number 5.
That was a very sincere thumbs up. Oh, that's a lovely strike. Oh, that looks pin high, mate.
And now you can really see the hours had started to take their toll.
Get in. Oh, no.
What's the time where we at?
We're at 2:30, exactly actually, 2:30. We've got 9.5 hours left. We've managed 84 holes so far, 24 in the dark. Legs are really, really quite sore. Eating a load of jelly babies, which gave me a real boost of energy, and I'm still feeling that right now. I'm due some painkillers, so I'm gonna go take those in a minute. Keep me going.
That's a lovely strike, and it's absolutely online.
We're past 3. Mentally, I don't feel too bad. My body feels broken right now. Not gonna lie. To be honest with you, I could sit here now till the end of the challenge. We've got a limited amount of time for night golf now, and night golf's been great fun, so I want to do more of it. But I've just hit that wall, I think. I think we're just going to get past daybreak, and then I think we'll be able to see a bit of an end in sight, which would be amazing. There's something nice about watching that ball fly into the darkness, like that lit up ball flying. It's like watching a shot tracer in real time. It looks really cool, I have to say. I think it's really good. When you hit one well, when you don't hit it well, it doesn't look quite as good. 88 holes in. I'm going to get up, I'm going to do it all again. Let's do it. Yeah, pull up.
With the amount of calories I was burning, my incentive was food, so I had something to eat after every shot at this point in the night, just waiting until daybreak.
Oh, what a shot. Tell you what, you in that hybrid. Don't know what I've done without this. It is 4:44. I've just dropped my coffee, and it's my first coffee of the day, and I've just dropped it. Look, not a particularly good start. 96 holes played so far. We're going to do one last loop of 4 of the night golf loop, purely to go and collect everything back in, which will get us to the re-figures to hit the 100. Once we've done that, we're back out onto the golf course again, and we'll just keep going until 12 o'clock comes, and I'll just fall over into a heap.
14 holes out there you haven't played for 7 hours or so.
Can't wait to get stuck into them.
Oh, be good.
And long.
Proper ball, it's gone a long, long way long.
Too much coffee. Solid par though, mate.
Hole number 100 coming up. Let's keep it actually on the golf course.
Very good. Yeah. Can you do another one, Andy, yeah?
We're doing the maths. There's 17.5 hours you've been out. Times that by the 60, so that's how many minutes you've done. Divide that by 100.
How many holes?
10.5 minutes.
10.5 minutes a hole?
The whole average that you've been doing.
For the whole...
That's for the whole duration since you
Really?
started. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
For
even though
100
we,
holes?
Even though we said it felt slow all the way through the night,
That did feel slow through the night, and we've still done it in
we're
it.
still doing average 10 minutes a hole.
That's insane, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wow.
mental.
I'm proper chuffed with that.
10 minutes a hole, 18 holes on as normal round, that's 3 hours a round. So that's what you've averaged out at, is to 3 hours a round.
That's for 17.5 hours.
17.5 hours.
I'll take that. We might sneak up to 15 minutes a hole by the time I finish, but I think I'm ready to go. Well,
Yeah?
no, I'm not, but I am. We can go out and just beat
Yeah,
the
solid
crowds.
start, yeah.
Get another 18 holes under our belt.
See what happens.
See what happens. Oh man, 6:10. How am I losing my voice? It's not like I've been talking a lot, is it? The knee is really, really beginning to hamper me now. In the training and stuff leading up to it, that was the thing that was really giving me jit. Constantly putting ice packs on, like when I was training, really, really hurting me. We're 3/4 of the way through. Got a quarter to go, less than 6 hours, so I can take some painkillers in 20 minutes.
You're not far off it.
Now I've got to get back up. Oh, mate. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, immense. Oh. Basically, from my groin up, I feel fine. From there down, I feel absolutely woeful. We've got a final push. We're back out again. We're the first ones out on the golf course, which is a lovely feeling, isn't it? It's great being the first out on the golf course.
Millionaire's golf, mate.
I mean, we're following the greenkeepers around. The greenkeepers are cutting the tees and the greens in front of us, which is making this a really nice leisurely walk. This one we're about to play will be our 104th hole. We're doing all right, I think. I think we're doing all right.
That nice leisurely walk was about to turn into something none of us expected.
Okay, so my brother's flying the drone. He has taken a lovely shot and he's just panned around and flown it straight into that tree. You can see it. You see that? It's flashing red. And we're on the 104th hole. Aaron, who has been up since 4 o'clock yesterday morning, he's walked round with me the whole night, is going to climb up this tree and retrieve that drone.
He's going to attempt to, anyway.
Over to you, mate. If you can get somewhere near the branch and then, like, shake it.
Give it a wobble.
Yeah, just whatever you do, mate, be careful.
Careful? So it's been a few years since I climbed a tree. Trying to work out how to get up into this bit. Right, what branch are we on?
Right, whereabouts are you, mate?
In a tree.
Yeah, keep going up if you can. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I can't see it, though.
Keep going a little bit higher, mate.
This takes me back a few years.
Can you see it? Yeah, that's the one. You've got it. I'm going to try and catch it, which is probably crazy, but... Oh, OK. It's a little bit lower now. Can you see it?
Yep.
I just don't want to get hit on the head, is all I'm there.
You didn't catch it, Andy?
No, I didn't catch it.
I did all the hard work.
Well done, mate. Immense. I think, to be fair. You all right?
Yep.
I think it's all right, you know. There's nothing damaged on it. It's got a little tree mark there, look. You all right, mate?
Yeah.
Well done, mate. And you didn't damage it.
I didn't damage it. Sweet.
I did try to catch it, but then I thought, you know, I've still got a few holes to play. Right, so over to you to see if it actually still works.
Oh, no way.
I'm in between my sand wedge and my 7-iron because that's the only choices I've got. Floaty, cutty 7-iron. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Get in. No.
I hit the wall about 3:15. I just sat there, sat down for too long, and I think that was the biggest issue. We got through it, and we continue.
The end is in sight.
The end is in sight. Less than 5 hours left.
Got it, Andy.
Thanks for the coffee. Let's do it.
So as brutal as the night had been, I had to shape up because I had a very special guest turning up to play a few holes with me.
Oh, that was on there, you know. Oh, he's got it! Come on! He's got it! Puts it there! Gets in!
Edit that. You can watch that go in with Richard's putt.
Oh, he's got it! Come on! Puts it there! Gets in!
24 hours non-stop golf for charity. Where are you now? You're on the course now.
We've just come down the hill here and you've really been trying not to seize up, haven't you? So you've been stretching your legs on the golf buggy here.
I have. I'm just keeping warm.
Kind of see it in Dubai, don't we? These nighttime golf. You don't think of it in Anstey.
Definitely, it wasn't like Dubai, especially the temperature as well, I can assure you. I've lost 4 balls in total through 111. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. One at night as well, so
you know.
Well, we've come to the 14th, is it, Andy?
Yeah, the 14th.
So this is your
14th hole.
114th hole. You've done over 55 kilometres since you started doing that.
55.
And over 50,000 steps.
Yes.
No wonder you feel tired, Andy.
Yeah.
You've only got 3.5 hours left, which effectively is a round of golf.
Yeah.
That's a big psychological barrier you've just got through there, because effectively now you're just playing a round of golf.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just talk us through your shot here, Andy.
So it's just a short par 4. I'm just going to hit a 7-iron, just try and keep it in play, and
just a 7-iron.
Just a 7-iron, yeah.
Well, let's so here we go. And he's lining up to the 14th. So we're in the final 3.5 hours, 55 kilometres. We need a good one here to conserve energy. Ah, straight down the middle. Perfect. You've got to be happy with that after 21 hours of golf.
I'll take that.
I say that right. We'll go. We've got 2 golf buggies parked up here, and some of the family and the team have come out because Andy's obviously been playing through the night. He needed to get some breakfast down here. So you've got a set of golf clubs on a buggy and 6 bacon sarnies. Saw you woof that bacon sarnie down pretty quick, Andy.
Yeah, I was ready for that.
Let's have a cheer from the family in the galleries.
Come on, Andy. Come on, Andy.
Come on, Andy. Let's see if it better than that. Come on, Andy.
Come on, Andy.
You got your wife down. Is it mother-in-law over there, is it? Yeah, thumbs up there. I nearly hit you with a golf ball earlier.
Tough.
And so now we are on hole 116. You haven't found anyone as yet in the UK who's done a 24-hour golf.
I haven't seen anyone in the UK.
So this could be a first then.
It might be a first, yeah.
If anyone's listening thinks they want to chip in, what can they do?
Just give him pages. You can find me on my socials on Andy Plester Golf, across Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and YouTube.
Mother-in-law Carol?
Yes, mother-in-law.
What do you make of Andy doing this? It's pretty special.
Fantastic, yeah.
Carol, I've got to say, you look the part of a lady golf there. You've got your Vivienne Westwood shoes on, you've got your bag there, your pink jacket, your sunglasses. You look the part.
And that's just the radio.
I know, I was going to say. And his wife is this. What's your name?
It's Jenny.
Jenny Hatton, you must be incredibly proud of him.
I am, yes.
When he gets home tonight and the weekend, obviously no jobs in the garden for him this weekend.
Well, I don't know, grass needs cutting.
Let's get that final tee shot. Let's make it a good one for the BBC.
Let's hope so.
And it's a sweet one. You found the sweet spot at the end there, Andy.
Thank you very much.
Just the last bit of sustenance.
Just keeping the carbs up.
3 hours to go, and how was the 3-part interview with BBC?
Yeah, I feel it went really well. It's just nice to just get out the reasons that I'm doing this as well, more so, and just hope that that helps with donations, because at the end of the day, the reason I'm out here is to do this for charity. We want to raise as much as we possibly can. It's 10:58. We've done 127 holes. We could get another 6 in. If we could get into the 130s, I'd be really happy, especially how my legs have been feeling for the past 14 hours. I'm going to take my wedge over there.
This shot's important because Colin's in.
And this is it, the final hole. On my 23rd hour and 53rd minute in, it just so happened to line up with the 18th, and this was now the 5th time I'd played this hole. My body was aching so much by this point, but I knew I only had this one hole left to the finish line.
You know, in argument against, he has had 132 practice swings.
Yeah, at least.
24 hours in, you cannot underestimate how difficult this golf shot was. So as I make my approach down the final hole of this challenge, my family and friends had come out in their droves to support me.
Still haven't cleaned the grooves on this wedge in 24 hours. That was a tired swing, that was. There you go, still replacing my divots, 134 holes in. Oh, I best take that. Fail on the last 100 yards. I'll keep this wedge in my hand. Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4 maybe. I have done well to stay out of bunkers, but...
Like a grandstand finish. Oh, great.
So that's it. 24 hours of golf completed at 12 o'clock the following day. That was brutal.
Very much.
Just ask for lager, I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I don't care. Savour it, savour it. Oh, wow. That's good. Oh, my God, that's good. Oh, I'm getting all emotional. Oh, my God, that's so painful. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
I can't believe I actually managed to complete this goal. Now it's time for me to go away and think about what the next big challenge is going to be. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out, and comment below what you think my next challenge should be. Loads of thank yous to give out. Everyone that helped with this challenge, Myton Hospice, Get Golfing, Anstey Golf Club, family, friends, support crew, and you for watching and donating to something that I will never ever forget. Talking of never forgetting, so I've just come out of the doctor's and it looks like I've got tendinitis in my right foot. So I've damaged the tendon in my right foot and potentially I'm going to need an injection. So we'll have to see what happens.